Attention passionate Detroit, Lions fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Detroit Lions' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Detroit Lions fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Detroit Lions fans. Let's get to the news now. Lions fans, sit tight because the NFL landscape is shifting rapidly, and the latest move is turning heads across the league. We're talking about a blockbuster trade that could reshape the NFC North, alter the Lions' defensive capabilities, and set the stage for an exciting, high-stakes season. And trust me, this isn't just any trade. It's a move that could give Detroit a serious edge in their quest for Super Bowl glory. So, what exactly is happening? Well, the Dallas Cowboys, a team that's been making some bold moves lately, are at a crossroads. After trading away their star pass rusher, Micah Parsons, to the Green Bay Packers, a move that sent shockwaves through the league, Dallas is now looking at their roster with a sharper eye. Parsons, who has been a cornerstone of their defense, leaving the team leaves a significant gap, and the Cowboys are clearly in the market for reinforcements to fill that void. But the story doesn't stop there. The Cowboys are also eyeing another notable move that could impact the Lions directly, trading Trevon Diggs. And let's be honest, this is a story that Lions fans should pay close attention to. Trevon Diggs, a talented and versatile cornerback, has been a key player for Dallas. His ball-hawking skills, ability to create turnovers, and overall impact in the secondary have made him one of the league's more feared defenders when healthy. But recent reports indicate that Diggs may be feeling a bit disgruntled with the Cowboys, especially after the team recently extended DaRon Bland, which suggests the team is preparing for a future without Diggs. When you combine that with the fact that Dallas might be open to trading him to bolster other areas or to generate some draft capital, the opportunity for the Lions to jump in becomes more appealing than ever. Now, why would the Lions be the ideal landing spot for Trevon Diggs? Well, first, Detroit is in a bit of a delicate position in their defensive backfield. With the offseason coaching changes, losing both their offensive and defensive coordinators, the team has been navigating some growing pains. During the preseason, we saw some inconsistencies, and those could very well carry into the regular season if adjustments aren't made quickly. The Lions' current cornerback depth chart features Terrion Arnold and DJ Reed as starters, but behind them, the options are Khalil Dorsey and Rock Ya-Sin. While capable, those players don't quite offer the same level of proven production or versatility that a player like Diggs could bring. This is exactly why acquiring Diggs would be a game changer. Not only would he provide immediate starting quality, but he would also bring that ball-hawking mindset that Detroit desperately needs to create turnovers and energize the defense. His ability to read plays, jump routes, and make game-changing interceptions is something that could elevate the entire secondary. And let's not forget, Detroit's defense, even with some solid pieces, has lacked that top-tier playmaker who can consistently turn the tide of a game with a single pick or a crucial pass breakup. Adding Trevon Diggs would also significantly improve the Lions' depth at the cornerback position. Depth is critical in the NFL, especially in a league where injuries are inevitable. If any of the starters go down, the Lions need reliable options to step in without a drop in performance. Khalil Dorsey and Rock Ya-Sin are good players, but they're not at the same level as Diggs when it comes to making those game-changing plays. Having a player like Diggs in the rotation would give head coach Dan Campbell and defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn much more flexibility in their game plans and substitution packages. This potential trade comes at a pivotal moment for the Lions. The team is entering the 2025 season with high expectations after a strong 2024 campaign that saw them making significant strides in their development. The addition of a player like Diggs could be the final piece needed to push Detroit into that upper echelon of NFL defenses. With the NFC North being more competitive than ever, thanks to the Bears improving, the Packers revitalizing, and the Vikings always lurking, Detroit needs every advantage they can get. Securing a cornerback of Diggs' caliber would send a clear message to their division rivals. The Lions are in it to win it, and they're willing to make bold moves to do so. Now, let's talk about the broader context. Detroit's offseason was marked by strategic moves, but also some adjustments in their coaching staff. The departure of their offensive and defensive coordinators might cause some initial hiccups, but the Lions have enough talent and leadership to adapt. The team's core, led by Goff, who has been exceptional under center, remains intact. The offensive line is solid, and the skill position players like Jahmyr Gibbs and Amon-Ra St. Brown continue to develop into top-tier contributors. But on defense, especially in the secondary, they've needed that extra spark, that game-changing presence that only a player like Diggs could provide. And while the Cowboys are clearly trying to reshape their roster, Detroit stands ready to capitalize on that opportunity if it arises. A trade for Diggs wouldn't just be about filling a roster spot. It would be about making a statement, about saying that the Lions are serious contenders and are willing to make bold moves to strengthen their squad. It would also send a message to the division and the league. Detroit is not backing down. They're here to compete at the highest level and to challenge for a Super Bowl title. Looking ahead, if this trade happens, if the Lions manage to land Diggs, it could prove to be a turning point in their season. The defense would instantly become more aggressive, more opportunistic, and more intimidating. Opposing quarterbacks would have to think twice before throwing into the Lions' secondary, knowing that Diggs is lurking, ready to make a play. That confidence boost could translate into more turnovers, more short fields for Goff and the offense, and ultimately more wins. It's the kind of move that could tilt the balance of power in the NFC North and give Detroit the edge they need to push deep into the playoffs. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, and trades are complex. The Lions would need to weigh the cost, be it draft picks or players, to acquire Diggs. But given the current landscape, it's a move that makes a lot of sense, especially if they want to make a serious Super Bowl run this year. The NFL is a league of talent and opportunity, and Detroit has a chance to seize this moment, to make a bold statement, and to show that they're ready to contend with the best of the best. And now, Detroit Lions fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you think bringing Trevon Diggs to Detroit would make the team a serious Super Bowl contender? Would you trade away draft capital or players for such a proven game changer? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Lions. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, more news, and more insights on everything happening in Detroit and across the NFL. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep this Lions family growing stronger. Because when it comes to the Detroit Lions, the best is yet to come.